Going live. All right.
And we are live.
Yes, we are. Nobody in here yet, so
Uh-oh. Right here. Okay.
I'm messing with my laptop and I'm looking at my tablet at the same time. I'm looking for the the, the cursor from the mouse on the damn tablet.
I heard myself in there, then I heard you, and I realized I'm like, whoa, my YouTube side's still on. Well, I can't pause it while the stream's not there yet.
Right.
White strawberry lemonade Kool-Aid is good. I found out that Kool-Aid's a lot cheaper than Powerade.
Yeah. It's what, a couple of dollars for a 10 pack of Kool-Aid packets.
Uh, yeah, I think they're like 30 cents a piece. So yeah, 10 of them be $3.
They used to
I
be a
didn't look at
dollar
the
a pack.
price on the the big box with like 100 in there or whatever.
Hmm.
I didn't I never did look the price up. I just get 4 or 5 packs, whatever, and make half a gallon of Kool-Aid. I'm done for a couple of days with that.
Hmm.
I remember when I was running crew boats, man, they put a deep freezer in my crew boat. I had this seismograph crew on it. We was out in the Gulf, and we were supposed to be there for 14 days. We was there for 5 days, and we was finished. We were
Oh
done.
wow.
All the guys went back to the dock, sterned up to the dock. My deckhand tied all the ropes. Everybody was getting off of there. The boss was the last one. I said, "Hey, anybody come in for this freezer?" And he said, "No, man, you can keep it. It's yours. We don't take stuff like that back to the office, because it was delivered brand new. And the delivery guys put it up on my boat, inside of my boat. So I'm like, I said, "You sure about that?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right." I called Daddy up. I said, "Hey, call Mr. Minus and get his truck and come over here to the boat. I got a brand new deep freezer full of food, full of meat, and them big old cases of Kool-Aid, you know, with all different packs in them, different flavors. They had 3 of those things. I'm sure that they was gonna drink all that Kool-Aid in 14 days. I doubt it.
I need to have like a mobile hotspot thing for my laptop.
Pat CB, what's up? A
Hey
mobile
Pat,
what thing?
like a mobile hotspot thing for my laptop.
Oh, uh, what? Your laptop's not on data or something?
No, I got it hooked up to the hotspot on my phone right now.
Oh, okay. You talking about a separate hotspot,
Hmm.
something that's gonna follow you everywhere you go. Cricket
Although
used to have that.
we are looking at possibly getting a better tablet or type of laptop for me. For when I do these live streams, I can do them on a laptop.
There you go. Yeah. So how you been doing, Pat?
Hey Pat,
What time did you put that notice out? It's probably about what? I know at
probably about
least 4 o'clock, something like that.
something like that. 4 or 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah, where you at today?
Out here in Jackson, Georgia.
Okay. Not anywhere around Atlanta, Columbia.
Just south of Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where. I think that's where Columbia is at, South Atlanta.
Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah, no, Columbia, Georgia,
Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, that's where Fort Benning is.
okay. My brother-in-law's over there. He's a cop, and he's
That's where.
a software computer programmer. He used to be a captain on the police force there. I don't know if he is or not. His company's name's RAD, R-A-D, Rodolph, Adolf, Rodolph,
Hmm.
Adolf, the Lattery, the Ladder Road 3. He's from Baton Rouge.
There it is.
I used to have a little PC Junior, IBM PC Junior. Those
Hmm.
things nothing but a glorified typewriter. He gave me a program one time for rafters, and I was going to copy all that. Just a little on a floppy disk, the old style floppies that were 4.5, 5 inches, and those were floppy. It wasn't the little 3-inch diskettes that were hard. I put that program in a little computer. It wouldn't even take it. The program was too big for it,
Oh wow.
for the computer. Yeah. I think that was on, man, it was only so many kilobytes it could take, not even megabytes. It wouldn't take anything that had to do with which megabytes. That was a big storage back then.
Hmm.
If you had, 580 kilobytes or something, or 640 kilobytes stored in your computer, you had a lot. It would show nothing but print, words, no pictures, no nothing, just words. That's all you could
Right.
put in there. Pictures was way too much for that little computer.
We got 7 people watching, but
Nobody chatting.
probably a couple trolls. Who knows?
Watch time.
Hmm.
So what you parked for your break, or
Yeah, we've been parked for a few days. Loads are slow because I guess the holiday weekend coming up.
that's true. I've seen that happen already with at my radio shop.
Hmm.
Like
Hey man.
the Thursday, it was slow. You can tell it was slow. That truck stop used to be packed at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, packed. And anywhere around Christmas, Easter, uh-uh. It took a while to fill up, put it that way. It would fill up, but not as fast. When people would find out they had empty spots.
Yeah, we're gonna find a load tomorrow or something like that. We'll probably go up to Nashville or something. I don't know. Maybe go out to Texas. Try to pick up something from Laredo, heading somewhere else.
Oh, okay. My first computer was 40 gigabytes. Thought that would be plenty. It got filled up in the freshman year of college. Yeah, it probably took a whole semester to fill it up, or 2 semesters, what have you.
Hmm.
What you got, 4 semesters a year?
I think so. Hey, Rail 922.
Hey, Rail, what's up, Mona Me? God, oh boy, he's getting some snow up there again. I bet you. Bill Beckett,
Hey, Bill.
I seen the weather for today up there, and snow all up in that area.
Yeah, they got some more bad weather coming across. So,
Yeah, yeah, they got some storms. There was some storms earlier today down here, and that's all gonna be heading like just like the last one from a few days ago. You know,
hmm.
it's not gonna be as bad, but Mater, what's up, Mona Me?
Man, are you getting that bad weather over there in Texas yet? I don't know how far down in Texas it's going to be, but it's coming. I think they said Dallas or something like that.
Yes, what the weatherman was saying, it was, and the radar they were showing was, the predicted radar. It was storms are going to be like from around Livingston, about halfway from Houston to Dallas.
Uh-huh.
So starting there, and then then going up at that angle, toward heading toward the northeast, just like the cold fronts usually. They travel at that angle like that. Yeah, I saw that Board of Education. That paddle he made for you, that's nice. He routed your name out in there, painted it black, sanded it down, lacquered it, all that.
Yeah, I slept kind of late that night, and I didn't wake up till probably midnight. And then after that, I got rolling. I went and took a shower and got rolling. So,
Running the air conditioner. He must be in the shop. I had the doors open today. Man, that was speaking of wind, yeah, there was a nice breeze out there today.
I did send out a few links, so we'll see who comes in.
Uh-oh. That dog it. Grab my wire.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. He'll probably still be there.
I'm trying to get James from Midwest Tour Review to come in.
Oh, okay. I hadn't seen it. He came up in the panel
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. I forget where, and hell, I
The
hadn't
last
seen
stream
him
he
in a
was in
while.
was, I think the last stream he was in was Jude's stream.
Could have been. I was in there. I was in the stream where he was in. The panel, I mean. Where I can get some of that USB wire and USB plugs from a computer store. They had an electronic place over here called Valcor Electronics. Went over there one day, walked in the back door, well, the side door. Front door was locked. It was way before closing time. Walked at the side door, because I used to be in Otasco right there. And they used to have, racks. They changed tires and all that. You remember the old Otasco? We used to have them down here in Louisiana. They sold shotguns, they sold kits for black powder.
I was probably too young to remember all that.
And it was like a parts store.
Yeah.
Car parts, but they sold, it was a variety store. Like I said, they had shotguns and stuff like that, pistols, black powder pistol kit, black powder rifle. And anyway, that place used to be in Otasco. So they got that building has the doors, that's how they built it for the bays. Had three or four doors on it. Next time I pass there, I'll look. Anyway, I walked in the side door, regular people door. And I'm like, hello, anybody here? And I walked by the office, and there was that guy. He had some earbuds in. He was doing something. And he turned around. He thought he had heard something. He turned around and looked. He was like, man, I scared the heck out of him. I'm glad his pistol was in the holder and about 6 foot away from him. Because I did surprise him. He was like, he said, I'd closed early. I just needed a couple switches. I was working on, I had some lawnmowers that the baling wire was broke, so I just added a switch to the cover, on and off switch.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the push mower. And, you know, because people didn't want that bail handle anyway. I sold them two real fast when they didn't have a bail handle on them. So, I mean, he had audio equipment in there, anything and everything you wanted to do with radio, you know, car stereo and all that. And then all of a sudden, just one day, boom, had a sign on the door, permanently closed. You can go in there and get an antenna wire for your TV, you know, old time antenna wire.
Yeah.
You can buy TV antennas, the little boxes, you know, to adapt the old screw type. Remember that? We had a VCR.
Yep.
You didn't have the coax connect on back of TV. You had your 4 screws, one for VHF and the other one for UHF, very high frequency and ultra high frequency. Anyway, them little boxes, you had 2 screws on them. You screw them to there, and you had your coax connector on that for your VCR. He had stuff like that. I had a pretty good business going. I don't know why he shut it down. I guess he's old enough to retire. They still got all the stuff in the store. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I guess don't last forever. Most of all these good stores that used to be around, are not around anymore, and it's kind of a bummer because a lot of those stores you like going to.
Yeah, man, like me, I like going to Radio Shack.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Walmart kind of put the hurt. Well, it's not really Walmart because Walmart didn't have the stuff they had. It's the internet that hurt Radio Shack with all the e-stores, e-tail stores, and then China, you know, like selling parts real cheap. And if people can get it cheap enough, they don't mind the wait.
Mm-hmm.
Now they still have. Hey, Sarah, how you doing, Mon Ami?
Hey, Turner.
They still have some Radio Shacks around. They got one in Abbeville, down there below Lafayette. They got one in Abbeville. I bought a lot of stuff from that one in Abbeville when I had my shop. In fact, I got one of my meters, or maybe 2 of my meters, test equipment I got over there. One was a transistor checker and a capacitance all in one. And it was a digital. Digital was getting big time back then. Yeah. Yeah. I wish they had a Radio Shack still over here in town. They closed out. Well, I guess the internet knocked it down years ago, you know, about, I don't know. I think it's been closed about 16 years now.
Yeah, I'm right there along with you.
Well, that used to be a Western Auto, and on the side, there was 2 stores in that one big old building. There was a Western Auto on one end and a Radio Shack on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And the Mexican restaurant, Hacienda, was by the bayou, not far from the funeral home. And when the old man died, the kids wanted to open a restaurant. So what they did, they ran the Mexicans out of there. They went up so high on the rent, you know, it was
Mm-hmm.
unbelievably high. And they like, oh no, no, we can't do that. No. They bought that building and property where the Western Auto and Radio Shack was, and they had some greenhouses and all on that property on the side. They had all
Mm-hmm.
that torn down. They gave all them greenhouses. They put an ad in the paper. Whoever wants these greenhouses, you come get it. You tear it apart, come get it, or it will be bulldozed out. People flew to that offer. They were getting all kind of stuff. They still had merchandise in there, clay pots and plastic pots and all that. So they had some crew come in there and gut it out, gut the whole inside out, and made a nice restaurant. Man, that place was always packed. It's bigger than the old place, but they were always packed every night. Still like that. The Hong Kong Fooey,
Mm-hmm.
the distancing and all that. They had just as many cars in the parking lot as it was on a regular, no whatever, no Hong Kong Fooey. Appointment Thursday morning for an ultrasound. More tests. There you go. They did an ultrasound on me, but it was on my legs,
Mm-hmm.
my feet, when I was so swole up, when my legs were so swole.
Yeah.
Everything come out clean though. I was supposed to have an ultrasound, but my Jeep was broke down, so I had to cancel that. I was supposed to have an ultrasound and some kind of deep scan, my heart, because I got a hole in my heart.
We're gonna appointment on the 25th.
The doctor told me, he said, you got a hole in your heart. I'm like, what? He says, yeah. He says, that's normal, you know, for people your age. I'm like, looking like, really? A hole in my heart? He said, yeah, but that's a good thing. If you ever have a blood clot, uh, like come from, you know, blood clots come from your leg most of the time. He said, and it's going to pass through your heart first. And he says, it's going to spit it out. It'll come out of that hole. You know, he said, it'll affect you. That blood clot will affect you. It's going to hurt like hell too. But he says it won't, most of the time, it won't kill you. So I kind of agreed with him on most of the time. I'm like, yeah, well, I hope I'm most of the time too. If it ever happens. Backwoods.
Hey, backwoods.
If I got a red tongue. Don't give me a strawberry daiquiri. I'll have a red tongue. Them things went up from $8 to $15. I'm like, no, thank you. Walked in there, give me a strawberry daiquiri. They say, you know, we went up on the price. You know, I was like once a month, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Splurge, $7.50. You know, I say $8, $7.50, $15. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, everything went up sky high. I'm like, okay, I said, all right, I might come back later. I had like, a $10 bill on me. You know, I don't carry cash. and I didn't have the credit card. Missy had it, so I'm like, I might be back. And I told Missy about that. I said they went up a lot. She was like, "Oh well, have to make our own one of these days."
It's relatively easy to do.
Huh?
It's easy to do.
Yeah, you just gotta have that crushed ice.
Well,
Which I got a blender, that's no problem. And I got them like kind of half moon shaped ice cubes come out of my ice maker in my fridge. I got them
hmm
half moons ice, so that's kind of easy to break up. I never used a blender for ice. My sister in law has, but I never did. So I don't know exactly how it comes out.
it's not too bad. I mean, ain't like the same thing like as a snowball machine ice, or is it a little bit different?
A little different. That's shaved ice right there. Your snowballs, that's shaved
hmm
ice. That's real powder fine. And uh, daiquiri is kind of daiquiri and margarita is the same. It's a little bit coarser
hmm
than your things. The ice are, I don't know. Think about sand. Probably about 20 times the size of a grain of sand.
hmm
What it is that just like an icing machine, which ices are, it's frozen. They keep it keeps stirring. And daiquiri machines, once you turn them on, throw your mix in there, that it freezes the water, but it keeps paddling. So it's never ice that they crushed that goes in there. It's just it freezes the water in the little small, tiny BB. Think of it as a tiny BB. Say like a
hmm
a, a number 9 bird shot. That small. And then paddles keep stirring it, keeps that water from freezing solid, or the whatever from freezing solid. Because they got water and you got rum in the daiquiri, and the rum's not going to freeze. I got some of that Fireball that we've been having forever in the freezer. Uh, it's comes in a little bottle, like a hot damn, like the famous Fred's Lounge in Mamou. Well, they sell a lot of that hot damn, and they used to sell the holsters for it, the belt and the holsters for half a pint of hot damn. You carry like Tont Sue used to carry when she was running the place. She had sold the place to Steve, but she was still a manager, and not no more. He early retired her. I think he, I don't know if she was doing something she wasn't supposed to do. I think. That's anyway.
Yeah, that's the norm for some of those places.
She that old lady, well, she still thought she owned the place, so I guess she figured she could take whatever I till, at the register for personal use.
hmm
Calling Belgium. That place is only open on Saturday mornings until 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon. That's it. One half a day a week. 6:30 in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The band shuts down at 1:30, and the door shut at 2 o'clock. And they have more people in there than you can shake a stick at. They'll sell for like $6,000 in one day. T-shirts, koozies, drinks, and beer. Hell, the beer is like 250, 250, $3 for a long neck. or a can or whatever. I think it's $2.50. It used to be $2 all the way around.
I mean, you miss those prices for alcohol and bars. I mean, it ain't that cheap anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I used to get draft for 50 cents. You know, I remember draft for a quarter. You know, on happy hour, and then after happy hour is 50 cents.
Hmm.
Yeah, we play pool for drinks. For beer draft, a quarter to shoot, but a quarter for the game and 50 cents for the beer. So if you lost the game, you wasn't losing much. Nowadays, if you play for a drink and you're playing for a real drink, you're losing 75 cents for the table for the game, and you're looking at $6 for a drink.
Oh wow!
Way different. We used
See,
to have dime drafts. Yeah.
I took the wife to a bar in Nashville, and it was $11 for a shot.
Uh,
Hmm.
2-ounce shot, or regular 1 ounce.
Just a regular 1 ounce shot.
Man, that. Hey, Wanda, how you doing?
Hey, Wanda,
Louisiana style.
just a regular shot, $11. I'm like, good God! And I needed 4 of them. I paid $44 for 4 shots.
Dang.
I'm like, yeah, I can go home and buy 2 bottles for that. Well, it was,
Maybe 3.
yeah, but it was our time out. I mean,
That keeps people from buying, really. People are like, they'll pay for it once or twice, but that's it, because you only got so much vacation money saved up. Because people go on vacation in Nashville and stuff like that. You start gouging them, they ain't coming back.
nope, not unless they're high rollers.
Yeah, they got more money than they know what to do with. You know
Hmm.
that don't hurt their pocketbook for rich people, but somebody like me and you, well, you
Yeah,
got more money than I got. I know that, but
not these days.
yeah, but you got to figure living on $700 a month, $750 a month for 2 people. That don't
Hmm.
go far. That pays the bills and $100 left over for gas in the Jeep, and man, that takes just about everything for the month with the price of gas. It's not too bad. I paid $3.30 for non-ethanol,
Hmm.
and like $3.05 for ethanol gas, and I'd rather put non-ethanol, in my stuff. In fact, I get more mileage out of non-ethanol,
Hmm.
and I've noticed that.
You don't
Oh,
work over there with Johnny?
huh?
You don't work over there with Johnny?
Every now and then, when a chainsaw or something comes in, he'll call me up and, hey, I got a chainsaw. Need you to come over and fix it, okay? Because I couldn't take the heat after after that first hospital stay.
Uh-huh.
I could not hang at all, and then there was something still wrong with me, and then uh, the next year, or the year, wait, what was it? In September, it was March, and in March, it was a year and a half, something like that. And then in September, I went in again for 3 weeks. First time was a month. Second time, the surgery, 2. And then a lot better. Now, well, I hadn't had a summer yet since that happened last
Hmm.
September. It hadn't been hot. So I'm gonna find out this summer if I can take that heat or not. I mean, I'd get out in the heat and for 10 minutes, and that was it. I'd feel like I wanted to black out, you know?
You would figure you have a fan in there, right?
Huh?
You get a fan, get a nice size industrial fan in there. That'll take care of that.
No, in the shop, they ain't room in it. Well, they got a fan in there, but they ain't room in there.
Mm.
I'm serious. There's not room in that shop at all. That thing is so full of everything. Every now and then he'll pick up the tools, you know, which that's just around the counter, and there's 2 workplaces in there, but that's it. You know, and then on the floor, by the big bay door, the front big bay door, man, if I went to put a riding mower in there right now, it will not fit. A push mower will barely fit. You have to pick it up and bring it, step over stuff, put it somewhere, and it'll be on top of something. Yeah, there's no room in that shop. That thing is like 80 by part of it is 80 with the compressor room and the gunsmith shop in the back by 120.
Mm.
It's huge. If you ever come down here, you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, you can. I got a couple videos out on it. You can see all of that in there.
We'll be down there sometime in June. Bill, 7 cents is enough for me to have more money than brains.
Yeah, his first one was my life goal is to have more money than brains, and I'm not that smart. Oh, Bill Beckett. That was okay. That's 2 different comments. Okay, wow,
Uh-huh.
man, crawfish went up already. Sunday they had a B&L Seafood in Mamu had a bunch of pictures, a post on Facebook, crawfish, 4 sacks for $100. And today it pops up. My mother-in-law called me this morning and said, "We got a problem." I'm like, "Uh-oh, what's the matter?" She said, "I called B&L today and the crawfish went up." You know, because of Holy Week, you know, like tomorrow, seafood day, and then Friday, seafood day. And not a lot of people ball crawfish on Easter. You know, they'll do it on Good Friday.
Hmm.
$75 a sack for medium to large. I can get it for 45 a sack right down the road at Caleb Guillory's.
You'll have to get us a couple sacks.
And she wanted 2 sacks. She said, "I can't afford $75 for 2, you know, a sack for 2, and then buy 2 of them." They throwing me a birthday party. Is what they're doing. It's on Easter. They're doing the birthday party and Easter at the same time.
Uh-oh.
But my birthday is a Friday, and you know, Good Friday.
Hmm. You gonna live that night, or you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna go live. I would go live right after Daryl.
We need a good live stream on Friday nights. This right here was a spur of the moment when I found out Ed wasn't gonna go live.
Yeah, me and Ed and Jude did it one time. We used to do that Friday night hustle thing,
Hmm.
and then it just kind of faded out, you know.
He does it every once in a while, but he ain't gonna be doing it every weekend. I mean, he said anybody that wants to do it on Friday nights for
Yeah,
Friday night hustles, we'll switch up. I mean,
yeah, that's what you know. I did it a couple times. He did it. And I think Jude did it one time. I know Jay Who. We was live on Ed's stream, but it was Jay Who's hustle. when he was doing that house apartment or whatever, with adding a wall and sheetrock, hanging rock, and all that. Bill Beckett said, "You can fire up that boil with all of your candles." Yep, there you go. Oh, I gotta go get the fittings for the burner. I got Johnny's burner over here. He's got a brand new hose, a regulator, and all that. And that's the reason I was using my burner when it boom, when that one bottle went boom, you know, and caught fire and burnt my riding mower down to the ground. And good thing that valve wasn't facing the house, man, because my house would have caught on fire.
You still got a good sized boiling pot?
Oh yeah. And if I need bigger, I can go to Matt's and get his.
I got a 80 quart. That's a big son of a gun.
I don't know what Matt's is, 80, 100, something. It's big. If I wanted to, I could put a sack in it, I think. But I don't like to boil a whole sack unless there's a bunch of people, you know. Hey, Miss Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Training.
Well, you go get you some sleep then, Miss Jamie.
Seemed like Justin Dow's back on Friday. Oh,
yeah, he's got his Friday night hustle or Friday night live thing he does. He usually goes on for about an hour or so. I mean, it's probably hit or miss with him because he's got a family to attend to. But whenever we can catch one of his lives, it's always a good one.
Yeah. Well, I thought he was about done with all that because he got broke into or something. Got broke into in the ghetto.
I don't know. He's back at Ron's shop again. He's back at the independent shop, but
I think I'm thinking about the same guy.
Justin Dow.
Two places. That's the same one. Two places. And he closed one shop down. No, I don't think it's Justin. No, it's somebody else. Yeah, no. We were talking about Justin, then the subject got changed to somebody else all of a sudden. That's who it was. Yeah, JRC 54. That's who. It's a J, starts with a J. So I don't know why I'm thinking of Justin. That's why I said, wait a minute. I'm not sure if I'm remembering right. Thank you, Bill.
Jamie, you getting all the paper up to your house? Yeah, she's buying a place, I think, Dallas or something like that.
Really?
Somewhere in northern Texas.
I know a lot of people that YouTube, and I know a lot of people that were moving to Texas were moving by the to the Tyler area. You know, between Tyler and Fort Hood. You know, Waco over there and all that. Cooper's
down by I-20.
Cooper's Coopertown or something like that. But a lot of when people go to Texas, they'll move to that Tyler area. You know, it's a good sized town, or city, whatever. But I can move my crap out of stores. That's right, saving storage fees.
I can't wait for that day. Well, we're still waiting for the attorney filed the paperwork. Now we're just waiting on the judge to sign off on everything.
Oh, for that one in up there in Michigan or whatever?
Yep.
What, that all came out all right?
It's coming along. The attorney filed the paperwork with the courts and all that other stuff, and we're just waiting on the slow courts to get to the paperwork, sign off on it, and send us our check.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all had got a check already.
No, unfortunately. It was stuff that the Treasury Department in Kalamazoo didn't tell us. He made it out to be like we just signed this paperwork now, and they auctioned the house off, and they sent us the rest of the money. But no, we still had to file all the paperwork with the courts to actually get the damn stuff from title check.
Oh, okay.
But it's coming along. It'll be here one day. No more welding
in the living room. No 350 in the kitchen. On the engine stand. 18-foot ceilings in the shop. Wow. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. That'll work out just right for you, Jamie. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of nice places in Texas. Texas is a cheap place to live. But man, the road's busy. Jamie, you gonna take a stove and put it out there so you can use the stove for painting? It is a cheap place to live. that that would be funny. Put a stove out there. Well, people better decide now, because if Texas gets what they want to get, well, they'll be their own state. They won't be a part of the United States anymore. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Well, that's a definite plus.
I'm self-muted. I know DocuSign and POA. What is that? Purchase order agreement?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thought so. I figured if it had something to do with a sale, that's what it had to stand for.
Build a pad and a carport for the art. Yeah.
Get that out of my way. Thought I was gonna.
Oh,
Put
power
that-
return.
Huh?
POA.
Oh,
Yeah,
power attorney. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense than purchase order agreement.
Cook
You
out
don't
at
need a
James.
purchase order to buy a house. You just need a purchase order if you're doing business as a business and one of your workers buys something from a place of business y'all deal with, and then you give him a PO number, and then he's authorized to buy that. So yeah, PO number for a house. No.
West of Dallas.
Somewhere by McKinney over there.
What'd you pay for that place, James? Less than 150? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, Grapevine. Yeah, that's pretty close to Grapevine.
Great. I know where that's at.
Garland, Grapevine, Denton.
To the west of that, I would McKinney's. I got a couple of friends of mine that live in McKinney. One on the outskirts and one at, he on the outskirts too. He owns a business. He's a multi-millionaire. He don't look like it. The way he dresses and all that, you know, it's, the money's in the business, but still in all, he's got access to it.
Mm-hmm.
Papa Texas.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming down this summer, well, early this summer, late spring. Gonna do a big crawfish boil in Jennings with another YouTuber. He's gonna leave McKinney, Texas, jump down to 20, go on the bottom side of Shreveport on that bypass, pick up Billy and Rhonda if Rhonda's there. Billy Armstrong with Outdoors Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
And then head down, pass by me, and they're gonna follow us to Jennings. Follow me and Missy and Johnny.
Well, Bill, no matter what, you got to have bad weather. I mean, that's a given. Whether it's tornadoes, hurricanes, wildfires.
Nebraska, Kansas, Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma, Iowa, Kentucky. You know, man, half the country is tornado. You know, they just Louisiana, Mississippi. You know, we got tornadoes too, not just hurricanes. Nothing like tornadoes in Alabama and RV. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the camp is rocking, don't come and knocking. If it's rocking, if it's rocking and nobody's rocking it, well, it's time to hit a ditch somewhere. You got a tornado. And all these tornado storm chasers, man, YouTube's full of that right now. With that outbreak of tornadoes. Well, what we done at three big outbreaks of tornadoes in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
I can promise you, nobody's gonna be in there with me. That's what I'm talking about. A tornado, though. You know, if nobody's rocking the camper, that means you can get out and hit a ditch.
Yeah, I know what you're saying with a tornado and an RV type vehicle, because well, when that tornado's coming through, we can't get anywhere. But
pick it up like a piece of paper.
Pick this truck up like a piece of paper and throw it around.
Well, a loaded truck, yeah. It'll pick it up, but it won't pick it up easy like something that's light, like a train. You know, it'll derail the train.
Didn't it derail a train back in 2015, 2016 down there in New Orleans?
No, that was a hurricane actually. It knocked the train off that elevated track. That's what that was. It was a hurricane.
That was connected to the Huey P.
Something like that.
Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah, I don't want to live in Massachusetts though.
Too cold. Too expensive.
I'd rather move down to Louisiana than move to Massachusetts.
Yeah, stuff's cheap down here, which you know that already. Well, stuff's cheaper in my area than where you were raised at, though. I don't like that cold. We had a blizzard in Louisiana one time. One time it got blizzard temperatures, like about 4 degrees, 5 degrees. Got a little bit of snow, but it wasn't high winds and all that. Y'all see those Lyle electrical connector pliers? I'm gonna have to buy a set. Is that the ones with the 4 or 5 different inserts on the jaws?
I think it's a new set they recently came out with, or they're just promoting them.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look them up because they got pliers like that. You can get a plier that does the wire first, then it crimps it and it makes it like, say your connector like that. So do it like this, and instead of staying like that, it does it like that. That's the best connection right there. You don't even need to solder that. And
Right.
then the back part, the back smaller two tangs, that would crimps over the insulation part, and it does the same thing. You got a plier that'll do that one, then you gotta move it and then crimp it again for the insulation part. They make a wider one, and I forget the name of it, and it does both at the same time. These are for taking connections loose on automotive. Oh, okay. But you'll have to put a model up there model number, because I don't know what to look up on that one. Well, Lyle probably ain't got but a couple different models anyway. I just look up Lyle. I've seen some drills, but they over in Australia and Japan, and Germany. It's a German product. It's Ozito, O-Z-I-T-O, Ozito drills. Man, them things are horses. I mean, them things get it. Like a Bosch drill, or a DeWalt. I'm talking about. Huh?
JWC Tech.
Oh, what's up, JW? Yeah, there you go. Copy that.
37960.
Copy it. Uh-oh, train.
Oh well. Well, YouTube ain't got them yet. Well, not YouTube. Wow. Amazon ain't got them yet. All right, Jamie. Thanks for popping in.
All right. Fun with you, Jamie.
Amazon ain't got them on there yet.
That kind of pliers or connectors. Okay. You're talking about those connectors, like on a wiring harness, where you pull that red tab out and then you unplug it. You unplug a socket, wires going into like for a sensor or light bulb sockets on a vehicle or whatever. You got to pull that red tab out, and that frees up the deal. And then it's good for them small spots where you can't get, like my hands are not big, but they big enough where I can't really get in there sometimes and unplug that connector to that socket.
Yeah, they kind of.
Those are neat. I seen a little 40-second video on it while the train was passing.
Yeah, they kind of look like the.
Yeah, like that. That's the puppy right there.
Mm-hmm. That look like hose clamp pliers.
Yeah, you ought to see how it works though. See if you can find that video, little 38-second video. There it is. I don't know if it's that one, but probably, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty damn swifty right there.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to. I'm definitely going to be getting them.
I guarantee you, them things probably about $30.
Now on the site they are 3405.
Oh, okay. I wasn't too
That's
far off.
all. That's Lyle Direct. I can't find them on the Amazon or any place like that.
Brandon found them on. Oh, he said he saw them today on Instagram.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm going to order them. I don't know where he's going to order them. Yeah, hell yeah, that's worth it, Bill Beckett.
Mm-hmm.
It's fast, and speed counts when you got 8 or 9 of those to take apart. If you're doing
Oh yeah.
engine, it's a lot more than 8 or 9.
Of course, I just bought one of these for those little. I bought one of those for electrical disconnect tool.
Electrical disconnect on what? Which electrical?
Anything.
Oh, okay.
Electrical connector separator. 13120. It's the part number on that.
Especially up here, you freeze your nuts off in New England. Yeah, get it done fast. Get back in the house, warm up. Theo, how you doing, morning, mate?
Hey Theo, check your email. Just send you a link, brother, if you have time.
Mrs. awake for a little while. She's not feeling good.
Uh-oh.
She had a rough night.
Mm-hmm.
She sick all night, hailing to the porcelain god.
Uh-oh.
Hail Caesar, hail porcelain. I don't know. I didn't even know. It didn't even wake me up. Usually I'll wake up or something like that, but Anthony, what's up?
Hey Anthony. Just if you got time.
Oh yeah, I fixed her some Kool-Aid and asked her if she wanted something to eat. She said, like she got a bug, a stomach bug or something. I don't know. It wasn't the food. She cooked a part of a pork roast last night
Mm-hmm.
down in the gravy, but I know it wasn't the food she ate because I ate way more than she did, and I didn't get sick. My dad and what else we have with that? String beans or I forgot about the lima. I think we had some lima beans left in the icebox. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. No, this laptop I've had since 2014. Got HP 15, 500 gigabytes of storage for the hard drive. 4 gigabytes of system memory, 15.6 display, and it's got a Intel Pentium N3540 processor in it. It's running under Windows 10. I
How much is it?
think I paid $250 for it.
I guess that's not bad for that one. It's what kind is it?
It's a HP.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard you say that. This
Mhm.
one's got a little bit more in it. I forget what my son paid for this thing. I think everything was like $300 or something. He got the extended warranty, but that done ran out. I ain't never had no trouble with this thing. Never.
Mm.
I like HPs. I don't care what uh, these Asus techs say. People work on Asus say, "Oh, HP junk." Well, yeah, they want to say Asus,
Yeah,
but you see more Asus on their bench than HP.
that's the whole sales. When somebody else for somebody else's company, they're always going to tell you the other products are junk because they want
Oh,
you to
yeah.
buy them. It's no different from Harbor Freight or Snap-on or Mac or Cornwell. I mean, they're all going to tell you everybody else's stuff is junk because ultimately they want to make the sale. But it's up to the buyer to determine where they want to buy that stuff from. That's why I really don't bash on any company. I'm not brand loyal to any company, but if I know a tool is bad, I'm not going to recommend it.
Let's see, device manager. I'm gonna get in my computer here and see what I got in this thing.
Only reason I can tell you I got this thing is because it's the little sticker still on the computer.
Okay. Oh, that's the computer you're using now.
Well, no, the laptop is up here,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
but I got the stream going on the tablet.
Oh, okay.
I got to get an external camera and better reception to be able to go ahead and get it off of the laptop for live stream. I don't know if Sayer's still on the stream or not.
It's a ACP whatever times 64 based PC. Uh,
Hey, Adam.
hey, Adam. Network adapter.
Tell you what, Jay, though, Mac's got some really good deals going this month. I did a
64
video on
based.
there. I did a video on their flyer. It's up on the stream now, or up on the channel now.
Driver date 6/21/06. I ain't been having this thing that long. Probably when they invented them. Take the driver. Oh, driver details. Oh,
Oh wow, $10 a piece.
a standard disk drive. ST500L or something. Details. Disk drive. See if I can get in somewhere else here. Get in my systems.
I think once I'm able to start streaming off the laptop, I'll be able to start doing more on the live streams. Biggie Fitz, hello, sir.
Yeah, Biggie Fitz.
Oh wow, they got the. I bought the 8 to 24 and a stubby impact for Capri. I'll try them out and see if they are, if they're any good. I mean, I haven't really heard anything bad about them. If they're good, I'll complete the set and get the SAE side of them too. Mini torque set T8 T20 this weekend. JWC Tech, you are a tool buying fool. You buy them just to buy them, huh? Well, it's kind of hard to pass up a good deal.
Oh, processors. Intel Pentium CPU 4417U at 2.30 gigahertz. I want to know what kind of storage. Oh, storage.
Come on. Stupid thing. Come on. Make a little bit tool. Absolutely. Absolutely understand that one, JWC Tech. Yeah, I like buying tools. I haven't been buying too much. I kind of wait until I get the new addition to the toolbox and stuff like that to complete my setup. Got 17 in the chat. I wonder who's watching and not chatting. Do some of that. It's not big money, but it keeps my. Yeah.
My tools in my beer belly.
What's everybody got planned for this weekend?
Oh yeah. Well, crawfish bowl maybe.
It's what, Easter weekend?
Yeah. The Sunday. They want to do my birthday party and Easter at the same time, so '64 bit synopsis 20 and a half.
Of course, I did check out that site that James was talking about, highbid.com. Put it in the chat. Highbid.com. Oh, come on. Highbid.com. They got some really good you got some good stuff on there for decent prices. He's been buying a lot of stuff off it. He got a Snap-on coolant compression tester for $10.
Wow.
Yeah, and those things normally run what, $150 to $200 each.
No idea.
Tractor and auto swap meet in Canton, Texas. Huh. That'll be interesting. You gonna do any videos while you're there, Brandon?
Well, I know I got 464 gigabytes of storage, and I got 400 gigabytes free of 464. So all the stuff that comes with the computer is just taking up that little space because I ain't got nothing downloaded on it really. Service manuals on some Briggs engines, you know, the new ones that come out. I'll download them, but that don't take out nothing but kilobytes there. Okay, here we go. Intel Pentium, 2.3 gigs. RAM, 4 gigs of RAM. 64-bit operating system times 64 base processor. No pen or touch input available for this display. I don't do that anyway. That's all I worry about is what the RAM is and the memory
Mm-hmm.
and the operating 64-bit, and then it's got that other stuff, the 8-core or 4-core or whatever. I think this is 4-core or 8-core or whatever. -DS1XX.
Fishing's on. I like to be sitting on a lake this weekend. And
Every
yeah,
other
the
one
weather.
goes about 1 to 20 gigs. Wow.
Mhm.
Heading to a tractor and auto swap meet in Canton Saturday. That'll work. I find some good stuff over there.
What world is this? What? I don't know. I've been those swivel ratchets that Olson sent me. They're not too bad of a ratchet. They're actually quite nice.
What kind are they?
The also sent me a set of ratchets to feature on the channel.
Oh, Olson?
Yeah, the swivel ratchets. I guess I call them roto head ratchets. Everybody else calls them swivel heads.
Right.
And they're actually quite nice.
Me and you did that at the same time. I must have knew it was coming.
Yeah, but I got
I ain't that
another.
tired. I seen you do it earlier though. That's probably why I did it.
I got another 5 or 6 hours. I can't go to bed yet.
Yeah, but you're on break though. You just parked, ain't you?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Got to stay on schedule though.
Set that alarm.
Yeah, she's back there sleeping while I'm up here playing.
Well, if you do go to sleep, it'll probably wake her up and mess her sleep up.
Nah. If I went back there now and crawled into bed, she'd just wrap her arms around me and go back to bed.
Okay. I used to hate it when my sleep would get broke like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I'm up. Once my sleep gets broke, sometimes I'm up. I'll lay down. If I can't go back to bed, I'm just getting up. 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Turn on YouTube.
She'll come back every once in a while, make her a sandwich or something like that. I'll open my eyes, but I'll fall right back asleep. I guess the military done that for me.
Oh
I
yeah.
can pretty much fall asleep anywhere. I'll be sitting in this chair just watching something. I'll be out. Of course, back in the military days, you sleep where you can.
Right. That's true.
All right, we got somebody else sitting in the basement. Let's go ahead and bring him up. Mr. Theo, Country Mile Garage.
How's everybody
What's
doing
going on? We're doing just about it.
Yeah, Theo, how you doing, man?
Boomer man, how are you?
Oh, doing good.
Kind of spur of the moment type deal, you know. Somebody else wasn't going live, so I went ahead and set up a live stream.
Yeah, I saw Ed was going to cancel.
Mm-hmm. Family comes first.
When Missy told me Raisin was coming on, I figured, well, Ed's not going live.
Yeah, I'll get ready to pull the 6.0 out. So I got the 7.3 all ready to go. So now the fun begins.
Come out pretty nice.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
Did the 7.3 come out pretty good?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, for all this shit already that it had going on, and still running the way it did, I mean, it'll be a strong runner.
Yeah, when I watched that video that you posted, I'm like, good God, how in the hell did that truck keep running?
Oh, with all that rust on it.
Yeah, when we started it up, you know, when we went and looked at it, it started that thing up. I mean, because I had the scanner with me, I'm like, well, I probably have to hook the scanner up. And he started it up. I mean, it fired right up, and I'm like, well, just the way it was running. I mean, I don't have to hook the scanner up. That engine sounds really strong. So
when you find an engine like that and the shape it was in and it's still running strong, that's one you definitely want to buy.
yeah, that's strong. That's going. Like I said, I feel really good about it. You know, dropping it in that other truck for this guy. So no, JWC I always rebuilt the turbos. I can, you know, when a customer shows up with a bad turbo on a 7.3, I can pull the turbo out, rebuild it, put the turbo back in for the exact same price as just buying the turbo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it costs about $1,500 for me to do it.
Okay. What you got in that slot over there? What is that?
In what? In the what?
In the other bay. What's in there? What is that?
Here,
In
give
the
me a
other
second.
bay.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
that
okay.
other.
The truck.
That's where the 7.3
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. Just the way that your camera's angle, I just caught the back end of it, and it looked like a boat trailer.
Well, it's got a bunch of, it's got a bunch of crap on the flatbed there of all the parts. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
That's why it looks like a
JWC
trailer.
Tech, you see quite a bit around here, the fiberglass. It's a redneck repair that, it works, but it will. They done it good. They done it right on the end of the day, because a lot of times when you do the fiberglass and there's any oil there, they'll leak just as bad as before. But they took their time and they done it right. So I got to give them props for that.
I bought a back in the early 2000s, I bought one of those old GMC Jimmys,
Yeah.
and I went to change the oil in the damn thing, and they had JB Weld around the oil plug. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, I'm not even going to attempt to pull that off.
No, Bill, I just put in a whole pan on it. And that was one of the things I talked to the customer about and said, there's certain things we're going to do right off the bat. Rebuilt the turbo, put new exhaust manifold on, change the oil pan out because, those are definitely weak points on those 7.3s, the oil pans, especially here in the Rust Belt. I mean,
hmm
and once it's in the truck, yeah, it's a job. It's like I think it's like a 10-hour job to do an oil pan.
hmm
So
Yeah, I had a pretty interesting phone call the other day. I think it was last Friday. Um,
man,
the guy, my little brother, he's driving my Silverado around, and within the last month, it used 2 quarts of oil.
yeah.
I'm like, just keep an eye on it. I'm hoping there's nothing going on, but when I get home, guess what I get to do?
Working
Take a look.
Silverado again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they done a lot of repairs on that thing, JWC. It was, but hey, you got to get a giggle out of some of it. It was an old plow truck, some guy had it plowing with it, and when around here anyway, when a truck gets demoted to be a plow truck, it's on its way out the door. That's basically
hmm
what it is. And then they fix them as cheap as possible. But so your brother don't have his own vehicle to drive around?
He does. His wife started working. He don't have a second vehicle, and well, I'll lend him mine.
Well, at this rate, he better start paying you for it, huh?
Yeah.
Even if it's just $1 a mile. To keep up with the repairs. Hey Ken, how are you?
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken. What you want, baby? Huh? I know what you want. You want to get in that chair right there, huh? You get right there? There you go. She loves sitting in the chair next to me. She knows if I'm eating, I'm going to give her some. I'm going to give her a few little snacks, bites, kibbles, or whatever, and bits. That's what you waiting on, huh? Waiting on me to heat up that pizza.
17-2. Oh,
She did.
wow.
Yeah, that's what you call open up a can of whoop ass.
Man, no doubt.
Uh-huh. That team didn't have a chance.
I mean, ain't you the coach or assistant coach, Ken?
He's the backup coach. He coaches when he needs to,
First
I
base
think.
coach, third base coach, Third base coach, that's an important guy right there. He's the one telling you, come on, keep going, hit home, baby.
Oh, Midwest just put a video up. I'm trying to get him up on here.
I remember my buddy's daddy was a coach, and his brother was a third base coach. And, the coaches knew all the kids, from the friends.
hmm
And I was on first base, and one of the other real strong hitters got up there and hit one way out the center field. And I hit second. My buddy's daddy, he's on third base right there. Come on, Boo, come on. Get them long, lanky legs running, boy. And I hit home, boy. I was like, oh, yeah. That was he made it to, that hitter made it to third base. I scored 2 runs on that hit. Me and the other guy that was on second.
Hmm. This was high school ball. Just a parent there.
No, this was high school. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Somebody on Facebook painted their Husky toolbox.
Yeah, buddy. Nice.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to check that video out.
That was Coca-Cola Red.
That is awesome.
That
Like
was
the contrast on that.
on Facebook. I'm a part of a few groups on there.
I used to assist coach my son's basketball and football. The kids will thank you later in many ways. Bro. Yep. Oh yeah, speaking of basketball, go Tigers. Man, they won the basketball national championship. LSU. Woof, woof. Hell yeah. Man, that was the girls, you know, the lady Tigers that won the national championship, and the ladies basketball, girls basketball. Johnny was telling me that he said somebody internet told him. Oh yeah, Barry Stockwell, buddy of ours in Florida. He had called Johnny up. He said, "Man, they in the finals, and you know LSU girls basketball's in the finals, and they look good." Shit, 2 days later, I'm looking at the news. LSU done whooped that butt. Took the national championship. I'm like, all right.
Oh wow. Oh wow, kid. Wife got rear-ended yesterday. Car probably gonna be totaled. He hit her so hard he dented 1-gallon cans of bowl of peanuts. Oh wow.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And I hope your wife's all right, because I hit that hard from the back. You know, kaboom. Catch a case of that whiplash.
Yeah, Ken just sent me a picture of the car. That you know, that's got to
Dang.
be a pretty good crunch to it. I don't know. I don't know. Can I show the picture here on the stream or not?
The peanuts were in the trunk. She has a mild concussion and whiplash. Oh, okay. Well, Ken, I got an order coming in. I tried to find your address today in my email and I couldn't find it. I looked under both emails. I could not find your address at all. I didn't want to read it from the paper neither. I'm not saying you got a bad handwriting, but I messed up one time, I think. The letter got sent back to me, and then I'm glad you got it the second time. But anyway, I'll get the merchandise in, and then I'll send it to you. Can't see.
Hang on.
Can you see it?
Hang on. There you go.
Back off from the camera a little bit,
I don't really want to show too much.
because it's
The picture is not really clear on my phone, but
oh, that's what it is. Okay, I thought your camera wasn't focusing.
no, it's you can tell that one whole corner is gone.
Uh-huh.
You can tell that
Yeah.
that lid is completely shoved in.
Huh.
They,
I
they messed
couldn't.
that one up good.
Oh, is it Ken? Okay. Dog it, I didn't think about that. Anyway, too late. It's already been processed. It ain't gonna take that long to get to me. You'll probably still get it this month. I'm pretty sure. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna throw it in the yellow. Well, anyway, it's gonna be bubble wrapped and all that.
Yeah, that guy's gonna have to pay up some money.
Oh yeah, his insurance will. That's for sure.
So, what are you going to do now? If the car is going to be totaled, you going to buy her a square body vehicle, Ken, to drive around in?
Get a rental until that one gets fixed, or
Not if it's total.
nothing. Yeah, or if they total it, cut you a check, let you go buy your own.
Well, like I said, add another square body to the collection.
Well, I'll let you know when I ship it off, Kent. Usually I get stuff here in about two weeks from that place. He added it after the accident. What?
He added
Driving a
insurance.
Suburban and I'm in a Del Sol. Oh, for now.
Wow. Well, he's gonna have to pay out of pocket then.
Oh man.
Yeah, people that drive with no insurance, man.
Well, his insurance should pick that up though.
He added it after the accident.
Yeah,
After
but
the fact.
Ken's insurance should pick that up though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ken's insurance. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, but ain't that gonna make his payments go up?
Not if they can get the money back out of the other one.
Oh, okay.
they'll sue they'll sue that guy for the
Right.
balance. That's gonna be evident for that one.
Yep.
And since I was a kid, when I had my first vehicle, I said, "Now we got to get you some insurance before you drive it." I'm like, "What? I don't need no insurance." Yeah, you do. It wasn't mandatory, but it was mandatory with my mama. She made me get it.
Yeah. Ken, we're with USAA too, and they're pretty good. Their rates are extremely well. Actually, they're one of the very few insurance companies that want to insure the Chevy that I'm driving with the 5.9 Cummins swap.
Mm-hmm.
Because every other insurance company says, "Well, that's just a $5,000 vehicle." Yeah, well, fuck that. They ain't no $5,000 vehicle.
Yeah, look at the prices of vehicles for sale. You know, especially a diesel truck.
Yeah, but it's customized, so they don't want to touch that.
There was a '65 Chevy truck I seen in Facebook Marketplace. I think it was in Lake Charles. Hey, beautiful truck. Okay, it's not restored. None of all that stuff. It's just all original paint. It looks good. I think it's got the moon hubcaps on it. Remember the old moon hubcaps on the old '60s trucks? And it got the 235 straight six engine in it, original engine. 2-barrel carb. Hey, David Carlisle.
Hey,
2-barrel
David.
carb.
David.
Nice looking truck. No rust. No Bondo. You know, it was his grandpa's truck. He wants $8,000 for a
That's cheap.
'65 Chevy.
That's cheap.
Man, I used
I
to
tell
buy
you right
a
now,
couple of hundred
you said
when I
a
was younger.
65 truck, right?
Yeah, well, it's a antique now and all that. It's a
No, no,
classic.
yeah, all original. That will be normally on the market, especially here. It will be twice that.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, all
Mhm.
original paint. Not original tires or nothing, but
No, but
like
yeah,
I said, the
that will
truck is
be.
not restored. But it is in great condition. It was
Yeah,
garage
yeah,
kept. That's
yeah.
the thing about it. It was garage kept.
Over here, that will be worth $12,000 to $18,000 all day long.
Wow,
Mhm.
I sure didn't know that.
Yeah, those 65s and those older ones, they go. Oh, yeah, I mean, they go for crazy money.
Yeah, when did they quit making that windshield? I think it was in '65. They had the flat glass for the windshield. Remember how the '63 Chevys, the windshield came kind of wrapped around
Hmm.
a little bit, and then I forgot if it was in '64. I think maybe the windshield was more flat, not the wraparound style.
No, it came later.
What the flat glass?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was in '64 or '65.
no,
Because
68. I
this
think.
'65 had the flat windshield. It didn't wrap around uh,
I
a
think it
little
was
bit.
67 or 68.
No, this '65 had it because I had a '60.
Okay, do you know why they call a square body a square body? Because of the flat window, the square window.
Okay,
What was the question, Boo?
a '65 Chevy pickup. It doesn't have the wraparound windshield that comes to the
I think it was after that. I think it
but
was
like
like 68.
where the little bitty windows are that you can crank open, for your air
Uh-huh.
condition to blow the air toward you. Those little windows ain't there. The part of the windshield's there on a 63 for sure. It's on there because I had a 63 and I had a 65, and the 65 had the flat windshield. I had a 65 Chevy step side.
Well, we know it wasn't 62 because Jimmy's got a 62. 63 was the last year they stopped using wraparound windshield.
Okay. So 64 was flat. Thought so.
Mhm.
Because I had a
No,
65
they were
Chevy.
still rounded, but not
No,
all the way.
I'm talking about the wraparound though. The glass actually
Oh,
comes to the back and took the place of that side
yeah,
vent
yeah,
window.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but
But
in
that's
'65, they still came somewhat around.
okay. Yeah, I think I see I'm picking up what you laying down. I didn't mean exactly flat,
Right. See,
but
in
like a
68,
80 or whatever.
yeah, in '68 they put the flat window in,
Okay.
and that's why they call them a square body because of that window
Okay. Because buddy of mine, when I
or
was
the
in trade
windshield.
school, a buddy of mine had I was getting my master's, whatever, in carpentry, and he had a '68 Chevy. And he was in the same class as I was. He had a '68 Chevy that the mechanic side of the trade school, vocational school, was putting a new engine in for him, or overhauling the engine.
Yeah.
And man, that truck was fine. And then the auto body did the paint work on his truck. So he got all that done for free. Well, except for the parts.
Yeah, JWC Tech, you're 100% right. A lot of those, especially with whiplash, they'll show up later. I got in a
Yep.
motorcycle accident, and I still feel, I've been feeling that the rest of my life here in my neck.
Let's see. First curved glass windshield was the '49 Oldsmobile.
Remember the 49 and the 50, the trucks, and the Chevy trucks or Ford. The back windshield used to wrap around too, toward the front of the truck.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They only made those
the Dodges had that too. What was it? Their what they call them, wagon, something wagon, power wagon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had the back wind. They had a back windshield, and then in the corner they had a windshield as well.
Okay. Kind of like a Gremlin or a Pacer.
No, the power wagon is a truck.
Oh, okay. I think Ford said, well, I think both of them had it, but they only did them for a couple of years. I think in '53 they done away with it, I think. They had a nice '66 Ford for sale over here. And a buddy of mine, the guy I'm buying my house from, he I went
Good
and made
night,
a house
Ken.
note. I went and made a house note, and I said, man, you know anybody got a good truck for sale? Johnny needs a truck. And he was like, I got my eye on that white Ford, and I forgot the car lot was right there, not far from his house, because you can see that white Ford. I said, that '66 over there? And he says, that's what year it is? I said, no, '65 Ford. He said, that's what year it is? I said, well, I had a '66, and that one in '67, the body style changed a little bit. And I said, I'm pretty damn sure that's a '65 right there. And he found out later it was a '65. Now, I don't know if he bought it or not, but he did send me a text saying it was a '65. I had a '66 Ford with a tank. Let me tell you, it had a 352 in there, V8. That was a predecessor of the 351.
Vehicles have come a long way from the old days because they had a lot of glass on them vehicles.
Especially them little AMC cars.
Mhm.
One of them was just about all glass above the tires.
Had the wrap around front windshield. They had the wrap around back windshield.
Pacer, Gremlin, whatever it was. We called it the bubble car.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably don't want to buy that glass today, though.
Just a windshield for one of these would cost you $500.
Hey, we got a windshield for the Jeep. It didn't have a radio antenna in it. That was a good thing about it. I think it was $250 installed
Hmm.
for the Jeep. So that wasn't bad.
I had to get a windshield replaced in the Silverado. It cost me $100 through the insurance company.
Well, that was Monkey that did that one. They called him Monkey. I don't know why they call him Monkey. I guess he can climb a tree real fast. But he closed a shop in town and he built a big, huge shop at his house out in the country.
Hmm.
And he stayed busy. Johnny got a cracked windshield on his Jeep. And I said, man, go to Monkey's. Oh, that's right. Yeah. We brought Missy over there to pick up the Jeep when y'all had y'all windshield changed. There, yeah. So Johnny's got a crack all the way across it. But it's real low though. It's not in his line of vision. I said, next time when that Jeep comes up for inspection, I said, you better get you a 2-year sticker on it. I says, because that windshield's going to start cracking even more.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, over here they crack really bad when you come, during the wintertime.
What about those people that throw what is it, warm water on a cold windshield that makes it crack?
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
that don't help either.
Watching some of the TikToks and Instagram videos when they post stuff like that on there, and just the face they make after the video, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do that, dum dum.
You see that
Yeah, I-
video of that car that got covered in ice, and the kids were going to help Dad out and get all the ice off the car, and they used their little garden shovels and stuff like that to break the ice off the car.
Oh man. Oh, that
Pull the
didn't help.
shovel on the edge and go smack, 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 smack. So all the ice went pop, 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 and then they scraped across the hood like that.
That didn't help that paint job none.
Well, it was caught on one of those security cameras. You could hear them talk to each other. Boy and girl, we're helping Dad out. We're getting him ready so he can go to work.
Little do they know that's causing more work.
I went to Winn-Dixie one day. I was on my way to my cabinet shop, and my buddy, oh crap, what the hell his name was? He passed away a while back. Kermit. Kermit stayed in the truck, and it started raining, and the windows were down. So he raised up both windows so the rain wouldn't get in the truck. And it was hot right before that. And I guess he raised up the glass a little too tight on his side. And when that blast of cold air and that cold rain started hitting them hot windows, it just busted that window out and shattered it into a little million pieces. I heard a noise when I was walking in the door of Winn-Dixie, and I didn't know what it was. I got back to the truck, I found out. Only thing I can do is blame it on because the windows were down when I got down, and it started pouring down, and it was cold. That rain was cold, and it was a hot day in July too. Man.
All right. Well, I'm going to be heading back in the house.
Yeah, we're getting ready to shut it down anyways. It's right at 2 hour mark. Ed don't really go.
I'll be back in a minute.
Ed don't really normally go over 2 hours anyway, so I was
Right,
basically trying to give everybody a live stream in replace of him for tonight,
All
Wait
right.
till
Appreciate for having me on, Raging. Thank you for sending me a
Thanks,
link. Okay, everybody in the chat, have a good week, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Yep, Sunday live stream. Everybody, y'all be there or be square.
All right. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.
See you. I think Fluffy Mexicanic is live streaming right now. If y'all want to go over and check him out after I shut this one down. He normally does a pretty good live stream over there. Everybody go over there and give him a Raging Cajun raid. If y'all go over there.
Who's going live?
I think Fluffy's live right now.
Oh, okay. I don't know him. I'm gonna go check it out.
I'm gonna shut this one down.
Well, all right.
Right at 2 hour mark.
Y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Stay safe, be that way, and stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Blue top.
Everybody that's left in chat, y'all have a great week. Happy Easter to everybody. Happy birthday or happy early birthday to you, Boo.
Oh, thank you.
But Sunday's live stream's going to be same time, same place. Y'all know the place over on Theo's live stream. Of course, we think Cajun's going to go live on Sunday too. And who else? Polar Bear Ed.
Yeah, Polar Bear Ed and Theo.
Make sure y'all go over there and check them out. Of course, everybody check everybody's channels out that's in the stream, and that was on the panel. But like I always say, y'all keep those wheels spinning, you beavers grinning, and we'll definitely catch y'all on the next one. Thank y'all and have a great night.
Blue top.